I've got another cheeky mother-in-law story for you.
Yeah, a fan favourite.
Yeah, definitely. There's a wee bit of backstory on this one. So it all started last week, just before we done this podcast. So we normally record the podcast on a Monday. So last Monday was St Andrew's Day. So on St Andrew's Day, for those that have got kids, is normally the day that you run about trying to remember where you put the elf from the year before, which is exactly what I was trying to do before we got onto the podcast. So I was running about daft trying to find it. Having a nice wee argument with Izzy, just kind of say, look, I put it there, somebody else put it there, somebody's moved it, and all this jazz. Finally sat down, went on through with the podcast. It ran a wee bit later than normal, but still got to bed fairly late. Woke up the next day, and Izzy had set out the elf on the shelf. So I was sitting in the kitchen, it was nice decorated and everything, and she wrote a nice wee note from Santa to the kids.
You mean Santa wrote that?
So Santa wrote that. Sorry, in case any kids are
and
listening.
the elf delivered
it. During the day, the kids came down, seeing the elf sitting all this jazz, and it was really good. Everybody was happy with that. I went upstairs, and usually I'm getting quite used to this life of luxury with my mother-in-law living here. Usually around about 10 o'clock-ish, she'll pop upstairs with a nice cup of coffee and maybe a cake or some biscuits and so on.
She knows you well.
Yeah, exactly. Totally fattening us up. But there was nothing came up the stairs. I was like, oh, it's a bit unusual. So went downstairs, just asked her, just said, hey, how you doing? Blanked us. I was like, what? What's going on here? So just throughout the day, she was just kind of being quite snippy with us. I was like, right, okay, we'll see. We'll find out for Izzy what's going on. So when Izzy got home, I asked her, I was like, Izzy, go and ask your mum what's wrong here. And she was like, oh, okay. And she started speaking Polish to her mum, and she started pointing at the letter from Santa. And Izzy's pissing herself laughing. Like, what the hell are you talking about? She said that she read the letter from Santa and she just picked out the parts, and it sounded like, and she read it as, so I'll read out the letter. It says, Dear greedy kids, ho ho ho, it's 1st of December and I'm getting ready for Christmas. Are you? Your outside lights are beautiful. I'm sending you my elves to keep an eye on you all. Hope you like your little gifts delivered by elves this morning. Hope they behave. 25 days till Christmas. Are you going to be on my good or naughty list? Remember to help your parents and Bapcha and be kind to each other. I don't want you I don't want to see any drama or not sleeping in your bed. She took that and she just picked up the parts. Dear Brady. So this was an official letter from Izzy to me. Ho 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 was oh oh oh. She didn't understand what the 1st of December bit was, and she missed out quite a lot of the top bit. And she was like, remember to help me. I don't want to see any drama from you, and do not sleep in my bed. And because I got to my bed late, she thought that Izzy had told me not to come to bed because we had a big fight over this the elves. I had to sleep on the bed on the couch. So that was that.
And what the elves beside the letter is a reminder, this is what the argument's about.
Looking disapprovingly.
So I was just like,
what are you laughing at, elf?
I just couldn't work out what the hell what was wrong with her. And then when Izzy started laughing, I was just like, geez, I could see where she's pulled it from. But
that's funny. That's funny.
Lost in translation.
You can whose side she's on now. That's like without a doubt.
Oh, definitely.